high school, I took AP World History, and I had this teacher. His name was Mr. Tickler. I know. Don't worry, though. He was really great. He wasn't tenured yet, so he worked really hard. We all loved it. Yeah, it's true. And I sat right by his desk. So he would lean over to me whenever he had a comment or a joke to make, like total teacher's pet. I love that, academic validation. And the AP test, it's in May, right? So after that, we have like a whole month to just fuck around and watch movies and stuff. And he passed around this little voting ballot with movies he picked, like educational, historical movies that we could vote on to watch in class. But what we did is we all wrote in Mulan, because we wanted to watch Mulan. And he was the best. So we watched Mulan, and we're watching it, and he leans over to my desk during the scene with the 3 sidekick guys, the girl we're fighting for, you know. And I'm like, oh, he has something to say. He goes, it's funny how you got this movie set in China with all these Chinese characters. I'm like, uh-oh. He keeps going. He goes, and these 3 sidekicks, 2 of them are Chinese. One of them is obviously Jewish. I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck would possess you to think that, let alone say it to me? And how do I respond? I think this is what I said. I went, this haunts me. This was 7 years ago. I will never know which character I was talking about. It's not that obvious. But anyway, feels like people are always saying insane shit to me. Like, I'm an actor, so I work retail. I work in Mission Viejo, which if you don't know, it's like here in Irvine, but more white, Christian, and conservative. And at my store, there's a button you can press when you're checking out. You can round up and you can donate your change to charity. They hate that. Mission Viejo customers hate charity. They yell at me. They're like, this is for tax breaks. You're pocketing this money. I don't care. Like, I'm not your audience. I need you to press yes or no, because on my screen, I can't process the payment until a choice has been made. And sometimes I ask them, like, oh, do you want to round up? But, like, sometimes I know they're going to say no, and it's right there on their screen. And I'm like, just press the button yourself. Like, I don't want to have to ask. And it's like they're staring at it, like they can't fucking read, and their card's already in the reader. And it's like, it's not going to process your card until I press the button, which you can't do until you make a decision. Anyway. Jesus. Yeah. So, anyway, sometimes they want to know the charity. What's the charity? Because they're going to decide right in front of me if the charity is worth it. And the charity is the Trevor Project, which, if you don't know, they provide, suicide prevention resources for LGBTQ youth. Yeah. But like I said, this is a conservative area. Yeah, and I'm afraid that they're going to be homophobic to my face. So this is how I say it. I say suicide prevention for LGBTQ youth. And one time, I'm ringing up this guy. Oh, do you want to donate to charity? What's the charity? Suicide prevention for LGBTQ youth. And this guy, like an older guy, he was already a bit of a character. He'd been like running around the store frantically looking for swim shorts, which is kind of like an original scenario for me. Like, oh, I need swim shorts right now. Okay. So I'm a little nervous about him already. And I asked him to round up. What's the charity? Suicide prevention for LGBTQ youth. And he says yes. Great. End of the interaction. No. Because then he says, now I know where to go when I want to kill myself. And so I don't know how you're supposed to respond to that. Maybe be like, oh, no. This is what I said. I said, exactly. I am so bad at improvising with customers. But anyway, I wish I could know if this guy was gay, because like if he was gay, that's so funny. But if he's straight, is he just like husband or something.
Aww.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope that the husband liked them because he seems like a little fragile. I wouldn't want that to be the last straw. Anyway, I'm glad that the Trevor Project got that guy's like extra 46 cents. Because if people keep speaking to me like this, I'm going to have to hit them up. So speaking of gay people being depressed, have you ever noticed that we have a problem with LGBTQ representation in the media? Yeah. The problem is that all the stories are really depressing.
Yeah.
And I think that like growing up, gay kids really internalize that. Like, just look at me. And it makes straight people think that we're gonna be like really tragic. Like when I came out, I remember my mom, she wanted to convince me to at least try being bisexual. And she wasn't homophobic, she just like didn't want me to be miserable. But then when I was in high school, I went on my first date to the movies, and I could tell she was like, lesbians go to the movies? And after that, she was chill. So I think we might need more movies about like lesbians being boring. But you know, gay people are not the only ones with this problem because I'm also Jewish. Yeah. Yeah. Let's hear for the 2 Jews. And it's the same thing. The movies and stuff, everything's so depressing. It's usually like about some historical instance. I don't know. There's a lot of sad stuff to choose from. And that kind of takes a toll on you too. So I try to watch more like uplifting, comedic Jewish material. But like, there's only so much Curb Your Enthusiasm before you're just like, fuck it, and put on Schindler's List. But hey, I found this out. If I ever want to watch a movie with like great Jewish representation, there's always Mulan.